Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Faith in Despair. Friday was a patch day. We not only patched in our the game, but also the whole inner wall got also patched. I'm gonna maybe show photos later. And today I have a few more bugs to fix. So it's gonna be a nice and chill, cozy stream of hot fixing, you know. Other people drink hot beverages while it's snowing outside. We are preparing hot fixes while it's snowing outside. That's what we're gonna do. But yeah, hello Renderpunk, how is it going today? We're gonna jump right into Unity stream. Also, yeah, have a good luck with your stream. What game are you gonna play? Hello T-Bag, how's it going? Lucy's coming back crawling for attention. Well, me of course, yes. You and me both, I guess. It makes two of us. Just the two of us. Okay. It's also good to see you all again as well. So, I've published a patch on Friday, which was really good. I think people in general really liked it, but we also have a few more bugs to fix, as I just told you about. And some of these, I mean, they're not that critical, but they can be a bit annoying. And some of these are probably leading back to, you know, completely fresh games, fresh installs with no profile settings whatsoever. So we're gonna take a look at that as well. But yeah, how is it going, everybody? How was your weekend? Me and my Canadian friend Andy wanted to convoy in Euro Truck Simulator, but he's having technical difficulties. Oh no. I hope it gets sorted out. We could make it if we try. Okay. Anyway, let me just quickly update you on what the whole looks like right now. You know, it's because it's a very important piece of the saga. Very important. And then I'm gonna tell you about a big event that we were part of yesterday. It was so cool. It was Lunar New Year event, an Asian New Year event, basically. That was in one of our museums here. But first, let me show you the hole in the wall. Also, once again, we had nice breakfast. Very nice. Render string more attention for me. Yes, everybody, let's shout out Renderpunk. Follow that man. Okay, so if you remember, the hole in the wall kind of looked like this. It was completely devoid of any, you know, it looked kind of like a Star Wars movie, to be honest. That's what it looked like, yeah, right? So how does it look now? Let me scroll up a little bit. What does it look like right now? So here's step number 1. The guy came over and he basically plastered in a bunch of styropor and blue stuff. I don't know what that is all about. And then it looks like this. This is what it looks like right now. This is the, I don't know, we are at, I think he said he's gonna be here another 3 or 4 times. Maybe because he likes me so much, I don't know. I have no fucking idea. But I think he just likes the hole in my wall. Anyway. But yeah. That's the update on the hole in the wall. Form from Styria, yes. We have another update from Yuki. She really likes this is where she slept when we returned. It's like does she fit in there? I don't know. She thought that she would fit. Okay. I would say we're gonna take a look at the first bug and then we're gonna check out the photos from the event. Yeah. The first bug, ladies and gentlemen, it's gonna be resetting the profile. Yeah. Let me see. All right. So if I delete all of the JSON files, it should actually be just a fresh install, right? My week was fire. I've been ice drifting finals for a local race and it was held in the heart of the city. Wow. Roaring Engines, Warm Weather, good company. Nice. Do you still have warm weather? Because at the moment, our weather completely broke in. A temperature at least. The whole saga is ended. Again, he will be here for another 3 or 4 times, so it's not completely done yet. Unfortunately. I think he has to, you know, make sure that all of the ripples are taken care of and then he has to paint it and whatever. I don't know. It's minus 10 degree warm. It depends on where you come from, I would say. It completely depends, yeah. If you're used to minus 30 degrees, then minus 10 is warm. Yeah. So this is the path that I want to take a look at. Apparently, if you click the profile button and you have no files whatsoever, then I assume there's going to be a bug. Let me see. No, I don't want to open the file. I want to open the directory, please. And I think I'm just gonna, do I just delete all of them or should I just, okay, I'm gonna make a backup folder. There we go. I'm gonna move all of that into the backup folder. Maybe not everything. Just gonna put these here. Okay, I think this should be right. What? What was that, Windows? Okay, Steam AutoCloud is fine. Hello Arithmeticus, how's it going? We are having a bit of a hot fix session today, so if you like it hot and steamy, then you're in the right area. I have no idea where that came from. Anyway, I have a completely blank slate right now, so if I click the profile button, I should see a bit of an error, if that's true. Oh, we actually got one right at the start. Nice. Cool. Sometimes it's really important to just test it in a completely blank slate. Yeah. Let's see, where is that? In-app meta statistics? Oh my god. Object not set to an instance of an object. Are you sure about that? Because I'm sure. In-app meta statistics. Okay. I would say that I would also have to check if it's null. Alright, we can do that. I spent all my sheep points and now I have only 2 more random scientist voicelands. Feels Batman. Okay. Gotta get off the bus and get home walking. See you later. Alright, see you later, T-Bag, and I hope it's not too cold. I just like objects and oriented in programs. I mean, yeah, that's a special point in hell, I would say. How's it going, Barian? Did you know that hello is a pretty recent English word? No, I did not. That is a random fact, but now I know. Where does hello come from? I only know that state JSON is not null. I only know that in Chinese you can also say hello. It's basically to the which one? Which tone is it? I think the second tone. Hello, I speak recent English too. I'm well insulated, otherwise called fat. Alright, dude. Just make it home in one piece. How's it going, Max? I'm taking a look at all of the new bugs that have come out since the new update. Or maybe it was an old bug, I don't know, you never know. Sometimes you release a patch and people report bugs that have been in there for ages, which is also a cool thing. I'm working right now, but I will have stream open. Thank you very much, Barion. Thank you very much. All right, it is still saying null. So I would say we have to debug log out the state JSON just to see what it's actually containing. What do you contain, sir? And delete it again. I wish I could stay, but I gotta hop onto the trucking sims. Yeah, everybody who's into Euro Truck Simulator, check out Renderpunk stream. He's starting right now. But yeah. We have a bunch of bugs to fix today. I don't think any of them are that crucial, but this one has me a little bit worried because it is actually for new players who cannot open profile. It seems to me a bit critical, but yeah, we will see. I have not, yeah, we are not there yet. I wouldn't mind if I make it home in less peace. Don't be so hard on yourself, T-Bag. Don't be so hard on yourself. First attested writing of hello is from 1826. The word seems to standardize different old greetings like hello, hola, holo, holo. Alright. So did the Chinese have it before us or not? That's the question that I would like to know. Aha. Are you telling me it's working now? I have my file explorer here on the right side and I'm checking if this is correct. Apparently it's working now. Cool. Debug log null. Yeah, there it is. We have to check it for null. Okay. Load JSON from reset progress. Save me the next stream. Okay. I guess that makes sense. Huh. Anyhow. I don't know. I think you can make a PhD out of the question. Okay, so how did you arrive at that question or at that fact? How did you learn it? Did you investigate the word hello? And why? That's what I would like to know. So clicking on profile. Okay, so if we click on profile, we should actually get the same error or a different error. I don't know yet. We will see. Yeah, there it is. Oh my god. That is a pretty brutal error, I would say. And we have to do the same here. State JSON is not null and not empty. Let's try it again. That is a pretty bad error, I would say. Yeah. Always check your game in a completely fresh install. Reminder to myself. Reminder to myself. Now the camera is broken, right? I think we can click on somewhere here. There it is. There it is. Return. Let me turn down the music so it's not conflicting with the stream music. Okay, I think we can press profile again. Very nice. Does this work as well? Yes. I'm gonna remove all of the statistics file again and try it one more time just to make sure. You notice that nobody says hello in Lord of the Rings. To confirm, I made a text search of the books and got 0 matches. Then I went into Wikipedia black hole. That's crazy. Wow. But yeah, I just thought about Star Wars because he said hello there, but that was in the future, right? That was not that is yet to come. So it's not prior to 1826. Do you think Star Wars played before 1826 or after 1826? What do you think? If it played before the 1800s, then maybe we got hell over when people from Star Wars flew over to us. I love it when that happens. Thank you, Windows. Thank you so much. I was just moving a window. You're the best. Okay. Clicking on profile works. There's no error anymore. That's good. I'm gonna mark that as complete. I don't wanna join the Discord. Thank you very much. I'm gonna put this over to done. We have a new section to make. That's really exciting. New patch. Wow. Haven't released a patch in a while. Before that, I mean. I'm gonna copy this and say 107. I think it was released on February the 13th. Nice. 2026. I would guess that Lucas is a tiny little bit less meticulous than Tolkien. You might be right. Oh my god. Okay, now everything's back open. Nice. So this was the first one. I'm gonna remove that. Insanity Laghammer does not show a description of Insanity debuff. I think this is very, very simple. Because I think I just forgot to set it here. Insanity. I think it's the same for inflict poison. Yeah. Yes. Insanity. Just gonna test it out really quickly. Start the game. Yes, that's good. Just play random, please. Wow. Did it actually save it twice now? I'm not sure that's a good idea, but yeah. I'm gonna add this to my inventory. It's called, well, Inflict Insanity. Add to inventory. Increases the spare by this creature's card cost. Yes, there it is. Cool. Which means if I put it to a card and start a fight, I should also be able to see it. Yes, there it is. Absolutely fire. Cool. I think I also know who sent this. Let me check. In Trello, I think. I don't know who it was. Let's copy this over to done. Insanity does not show. Okay, it was For Maru. I think it's his name. Their name? I don't know. Thanks. For Maru. This is complete. What about this one? Is this by the same guy? I don't know. I know nothing of this one. But it's done. Crazy that Tolkien never released anything after Lord of the Rings. His mythology grew so big and unwieldy that he couldn't wrangle it. Interesting. How long did he live after releasing the Lord of the Rings? Also, wasn't he working on Hobbit and Silmarillion, or what it's called? 20 years. So, how old was he when he died? Maybe it was just an age question. Or, maybe it's the same that is currently happening with Game of Thrones. Yeah. My co-stream partners bailed on me today and we opted to stream tomorrow instead. So hello again, everybody. Hello, welcome back, Runner Punk. I'm sad to hear that. 80 or something. Okay, so here's the thing. If you are 60 years old, and you have already released Lord of the Rings, maybe it was just, maybe it wasn't even about the size of the universe that he built. Maybe it was just the pressure or whatever, or I don't know. But did he really release Lord of the Rings when he was 60? Like finish it, right? So I guess he would. So I don't know, but it feels to me like it was kind of a, I don't know, bit of a pressure thing maybe, or maybe it was like you know what? I've done my part. I'm done. It's okay. I'm too old for that shit. Exactly. All right, let's look at show special a la carte. Void. Huh, that's interesting. Is it in collection? That's a good point. Is it in collection or not? Let's try it out. Maybe we can see it ourselves. But yeah, we are seeing the same thing happening with Game of Thrones, I think. With the exception that it's not done yet. And I'm not sure if he will ever release it. The final book. I don't know, man. It's a bit strange, everything. Deity. I don't know why this error can be happening. Let's try again from a completely fresh install. Excluding the AutoCloud stuff. Open it again. But yeah, when did he release Hobbit and Silmarillion? I thought it was after Lord of the Rings. That's a bit weird. That's a bit confusing to me. Collection. Deities. I cannot seem to reproduce this bug. Why? Well, we can only try to prevent it, I would say. So show special a la carte. Where do we have access to an array? Maybe not here, maybe here. Maybe here. Yeah. Index without rage. I would assume it's probably here somewhere. And maybe it's from a mistranslation or translation error or something like that. He did continue to work on the Legendarium till his death. His son then made Silmarillion out of unfinished drafts. Ah, yeah, that's where it was. Yeah, right. Tolkien definitely wanted to. Okay. Hobbit in 1937, Lord of the Rings in 1954, Silmarillion after death in 1977. That's where it was. Okay. I did not know that Hobbit was the first one. That's cool. Wow. All right. Okay. The issue is probably that there's one or two languages that have an error in the description. Now this is gonna be a bit weird to figure out. I don't know about how to go about this. But I guess we just have to read it all. I don't know. I guess it's the only way. So let's just, okay, here's the first thing that I'm gonna check. These should be in English. So all of these need to be in English. Okay. Total assumed. This is all gonna be fine. Just reading it in German for now. Hobbit is such an innocent book because of that. Makes sense. People just finds a little magic ring that makes you invisible and that's all. No big importance whatsoever. Nice. Yeah, and in the movies they were like, well, let's blow it up. Let's make a complete elephant out of this mosquito. I don't know if this is an if this is a phrase in English or not. Okay, let me see if all of these are in English as well. We might have to just... I mean, it's not that much. We're almost done. Russian is good. Yes, let's take a look at Japanese. So the thing that I'm doing here, I'm checking if the variables that are in the description are actually written in English or just there at all. I would assume that there's one of those that is not correct. And I do not have a fallback for that. Oh, I can also just go through the languages and unlock everything. That is another way I can do it, yeah. Oh, wait a minute, I can also look at the date. Haha. This was February 14th. Okay, this was on Saturday. I would assume this was after the release, yeah, okay. Let's actually try that, yeah. Let's go through the languages and unlock everything and then hover on the cards. It is an expression to blow an elephant from a fly. It's the same in Russian. Oh, okay. Yeah. In German we say don't make an elephant out of a mosquito, basically. No, Peter Jackson, don't blow it up to 3 movies, cried everybody. Was it Peter Jackson or was it the studio? Because I'm not sure if Peter just wanted it to be 2 movies instead of 3. So I'm not entirely sure who's to blame here. Who's to blame here? Also, I'm not sure if he actually wanted to do another trilogy or if the studio was like, you know, come on, give us another, give us one more. I will give him the benefit of the doubt, but yeah. I seem to recall something like that happening. Like there was a bit of a thing going on with the studio. German is alright. Let's go to Russian. Russian is alright as well. Then we have Nihongo. Da-da-da-da. Then we have, oh, no, that's fine. Let's go to Chinese. One of these needs to give me an error. Maybe it was Spanish. Nope. Maybe it was Brazilian Portuguese. This is the last one, I think. Wait, what? Oh. Wait a minute. We might need to check out the start. Okay, that's also something we can do. Let's check it out here as well. Ah, yes, it must be here. True. Is the menu conversion still okay? I think I changed it. Here's return. Return. I changed it, my friend. Initially planned as 2 films under director Guillermo del Toro, Jackson decided to expand it to a trilogy during production to include more details. Wow, so Guillermo was actually the good part, the good man in this case. Okay, English is fine. Then let's check out German again. One of these must produce an error. Then we have Russian. No error. Now we have Japanese. Ah, there it is. There it is. It is in Japanese. Okay, which one of these is the culprit? We have... Who are you? Simple select button, yes. And then we have Uziel. Okay. That should be an easy fix. Just need to go to the description, yes. And then we go to Japanese and see where the error is. The error is at total altar combinations out of required total altar combinations. That looks fine. That actually looks correct. But let's just copy it over from... Ah! It is not correct. Aha! It is actually not correct. Yeah, it says total altar combinations, but Uziel actually has debuffed, total debuffed enemies as a requirement. That was the issue. Wow. We fixed it. Clap. Okay, now we just have to import it again. There it is. I think it could totally work as a single movie if you keep it close to the book and don't add a lot of the ring backstories. Yeah. 2 movies might be optimal with additions of the White Council, Necromancer, and Dol Guldur, etc. So Sette del Toro didn't get a shot. He was still on the board in terms of being a producer, right? Because there's a lot of really nasty stuff in the Hobbit trilogy that has the Del Toro fingerprint on it. Yeah, it is. I would say that I don't know who is to blame for that, but if they gave it to Del Toro, it might have taken a bit longer, maybe. So maybe that's why. I don't know. I have no idea. Reimport because of Chinese total unloads. Yes, I fixed that. Let's put that over here. And this one is a bug that was causing fixed bug in Japanese for showing Uziel's unlock requirements. Okay. Toyo will not like that, but it is what it is. Open language, yes. And import it. Okay. I'm gonna tell you about my weekend. So, of course, first we had a breakfast. Nice. And to preface this, you know, I've been talking about my singing lessons, and the teacher of our singing lessons is of Vietnamese origins. And one day she asked us, do you want to be a part of the Lunar New Year event in the museum, in the World Museum? And we were like, sure, what can go wrong, right? So we arrived there. It was really funny because the Weltmuseum Vienna, it looks like this. This is what the World Museum looked like. It is a very impressive building, very cool. We got there, and at first we didn't know where to go, so we just went directly to the backstage room, and this is what it looked like. This is what I look like. there was nobody asking for our ticket or why we are here. We just appeared in the backstage part. Okay. And then, so then we were given clothes, and one of the organizers, she had a bag full of clothes from her husband from Indonesia. So I got to wear this. I got to wear this cool shirt. And yeah, that was the first really crazy thing. And then we were asked to help with creating some of these cubes. I don't know if you can see them. Wait, let me see. That's called batik. Cool. I have several of those from Indonesia too. Nice. I don't want to show what my wife was wearing. I don't know if she is comfortable with that. But it was a really cool dress. This was when they were testing out the how to go in the dragon suit. That was really cool. It's actually just two children. We were helping creating the boxes here, the cardboard dragons. That was really fun because we got to do one. It was so complicated that one of the organizers helped us the entire time. So I don't know if we were any help at all. That was really cool. This was really cool. A nice close-up of the dragon head. So yeah, we were still in the backstage part. We got to eat something and drink a little bit. This is me just hanging out among a group of Asian people, not feeling out of place at all. Oh, I can show you a little bit of the dress my wife was wearing. Here it is. That's all you're gonna see. It was really beautiful. All right, and then here's another close-up of the cardboard dragons that we made. One of those is one we made only one of those. But yeah, it's really complicated to make. Yeah, nice. These are all of the people helping out. So here's one of the things that you need to worry about when you attend an event like this, and you have a shirt on like we did. You have to make sure that to get all of the things out, what is it called? Damn it. All of the wrinkles, right. You have to make sure that the shirt is completely wrinkle-free. So they actually had a portable steamer. So we were steamed until we were the esteemed guests, is what I said. Haha, very funny. So all of our shirts were steamed while we were wearing it, which was really cool. Another backstage room picture right here. And the funny thing is that you can see the entrance to this room. I once entered this room and suddenly I was surrounded by, I think, maybe 20 Chinese people wearing the full dresses and whatever. It was so funny because it was just a very small room. So imagine this group just standing around, and twice of these people just standing around a small room, preparing and practicing the drums and whatever. But yeah, this was another funny security issue. We were actually getting through here, this part behind here. And this woman, we were like, yeah, we are here helping, we have tickets, but we also need to get into this backstage pass because we are kind of part of the show or whatever, because we're helping. And she was like, she was not sure what to do with us. And then I said, can we just go in? And she said, you know what, I'm not looking. And then she just let us pass. And I'm like, okay, the security today is really quite lax. I will say this much. But yeah, then they started with this show, which was really cool. These are actually wushu fighters or whatever. I don't really know. That was really cool. So they were actually playing live drums and stuff. Very nice. And when when they exited here, they actually ran towards us and scared the shit out of us. It was pretty crazy. But yeah, that was really funny. The next one, I think this is just a bunch of pictures now, I guess. But so this event was structured like this: for 2 hours, different countries showed off their whatever they are doing at New Year's, right? And this was we started with Chinese and Vietnamese, then we had Indonesian stuff there as well, and we also had Korean stuff. So this was, I think this was by far the best one. Okay, this was a bit more behind the scenes. Nothing too spectacular. It's just, regular stuff. But this was after they came towards us. It was really, really funny. And as you can see, we are literally behind the stage. It was really like we had one of the best standing seats. Okay. This was the Indonesian part. No, the Vietnamese part, sorry. This was Vietnamese. Very, very cool. Basically just told a story. Which if I retold it, I would butcher it. But yeah, this was the Chinese event. Also really, really cool. They had one guy in the center doing all of these clashing stuff. And everybody's just walking around with that. Really nice. Here's another one. Very, very cool. But as I said, Korean was just, I don't know, this was on another level, okay? Korean, so everybody you just saw, they came out with drums, they came out with dragons, they came out full red suits and dresses and whatever. Korea just sent their best opera singer. And he just sang 2 songs, basically the default Korean country songs or whatever. And the third song, he was like, he said, I know this was kind of boring, or something like that, but here's a song that you all know. And then he just sang. Well, yeah, you can kind of assume what he's saying. Okay, this is one of the regular ones, just so you see what he usually sings. So it's literally just an opera singer. He told us he was standing next to us. We were backstage. He told us he's usually singing in the Viennese operas and whatever. And then he suddenly just sang this. And it was so funny. Yeah, so we have an opera singer, a Korean opera singer singing Gangnam Style, but completely spontaneously the Chinese dancers went on stage as well and danced along with the Korean music. And it was so hilarious. It's like, I don't know, we were almost lying on the floor at this point. It was so hilarious. So yeah, this was something special. I don't know. Okay, and yeah, we have a bit more of that. Super crazy event. I mean, look at these. These are, not your very young ladies, I would say, and they were just partying along. It was so funny. I don't know. It was so cool. Okay, here we have another dragon. Close up. If Google wants to load. Google does not want to load. You have another shot of the dragon here. Really nice one. Oh, yeah, this is actually my wife. But yeah, you can see the beautiful dress. It was really cool. And here we had some calligraphy show. Also very nice. And then I got interviewed in Chinese, which was also really funny. But yeah, at the end of that, we went outside and the sky was really beautiful. This was the This was outside. Yeah, very cool. I mean, look at that. Look at the fucking sky and the sun, the sundown. Wow. And that was the end of it. That was the whole event. We have another update from Yuki maybe. And Sanji likes to sleep sometimes. Her leg is just crossed. I don't know. But yeah, it was a really cool event. And we're gonna be there for autumn as well. And we're probably gonna dance. We will see. But yeah, that was really funny. I had to register to be inside of a dragon. I don't know. I have no idea. What did Indonesians perform? I don't remember. I think Indonesians actually didn't have a performance. I think it was only... Actually, I have the complete thing here. I can look at the document. Yeah. So it was the Lion Dance from the Austrian Wushu Federation. Then we had interactive storytelling. This was a Vietnamese story. Then we had a Chinese drum dance. Then we had Korea. Then we had China again. So I think it was only these. Yeah. But the reason I had Indonesian is because they ran out of other costumes and stuff. So that's why I had an Indonesian shirt. But yeah, there was also an interview format. That was hilarious. I said 3 words in Chinese. Really nice. But yeah, it was a really wholesome event. Really lovely. I liked it a lot. Back to the real world. Check out this Indonesian folk metallophone music they provide every chance they get. Okay. What is that? You need live resonance with every fiber of your being. Nice. I thought you would perform something like that at this event. That would be nice, actually. Yeah, but it was only like 3 countries. Yeah, now I think about it. That almost sounds like a. Almost sounds like it comes out of a computer. It's so precise. It's crazy.
Warning.
Oh, Hyper! Thank you for the raid. We were just okay. Let me explain. We were just talking about Lunar New Year and about how Asian countries celebrate it, and Renapunk was just showing me what the Indonesians were doing. Every chance to get. How are you doing? How was the stream? What were you working on? I'm currently working on my game Faith and Despair. I released an update on Friday. And you know what happens when you release an update? Exactly. You release new bugs. So this is what I'm searching for today. Hello. How's it going? Thank you for the raid. I have a Trello setup here, which usually shows me all of the bugs that people find, right? You can submit a bug form directly from the game, which some people use, which I'm really thankful for. But it also automatically submits the errors and stuff, which is really helpful. But yeah. Nick Sinali, how's it going? You were talking Gamelan. I've missed a cool topic. Yeah, we just talked about the event that we attended, my wife and I, yesterday. Just set the bugs available to none. I can try. Today was a bit bug fixing and putting some assets on the space station. Nice. Everybody check out Hyperion's live. If you wanna share a link with us to the game, please feel free to do so. But yeah. Every time you release a patch like this, it results in new bugs. So yeah, today is hotfix day. The next one is going to be show special Elder card. I think this is the one that we just fixed. Yeah, exactly. This is just a leftover from the translation issue. I'm gonna put this here, and I'm gonna name it so that I remember. This was a special ally error in Japanese. What is the next one? I've had a power outage for over an hour, got electricity back just now. Wow, it's because of the cold or something else? Object reference not set on instance of an object. What could that be? But I love that. You share a link and you say, you know what? Completely ignore the visuals, it's now high poly. It's like, it's almost a little teaser. It's almost like you can see it, but oh boy, when you put on the classes, this game actually looks twice as nice. But yeah. Everyone check it out. Add it to a wish list. And follow. It helps out devs a lot. Anything specific that you're currently working on or working on today? Ah, you said bug fixing and putting some ads on a space station. Yeah. Do you have a patch planned? Like in the near future, or? I assume you do regular updates, right? It's just random one apparently. Oh. Maslenitsa. Lunar year celebration in China starting. Yes, exactly. That is the that is why we had the event here in Vienna as well. It was really cool. We had a Korean opera singer singing I forgot. Opera Gangnam Style. And the Chinese dancers were dancing along. It was really funny. I recently learned that there are blackouts and there are brownouts. Alright, well, can you explain? Do you want to explain or? Hello Emotep, how is it going? Emotep is in chat, everybody. So, let me see what the next one is. The next bug is going to be Universe Master Open Options. I have no idea what that could be, but we will see. Universe Masters, yes. Open Options. Not set to a reference. Okay. If options is not set to a reference, then we have a problem. At the moment, trying to get all things together again after going from low to high poly, so I hope I will get it ready to apply again for Epic Mega Grant. Oh, nice. That is interesting. So it's not... I don't know why I assumed, but I assumed it was already out and you're fixing it just along. You were just working on it regularly. It looks like it should be out already. That's crazy. I got completely blindsided by that. So you're just looking for another Epic Mega Grant? Nice. Does it mean that you have to release it on Unreal first? On Epic Store? Hi, Lucky Music. Thank you for this good mod for hardware. Thank you very much. Thanks for stopping by. Kavua, Vuabu. Emotep is in the building. Yes, indeed. And yes, we do wish you good luck with it, man. I hope you get the grant. That would be really nice. Only to get a bit of money for the development, yeah. fingers crossed, man. I think it looks really good, so... And you see it's now high poly, so the chances are increasing, I guess. No complaints in regards to localization so far. No complaints yet. No. Everything is looking good at the moment. I really hope you didn't mess anything up. It's okay, you know. One thing that I learned from working on games is that it's totally fine to fail. It's totally fine. Because you can always fix it later. Yeah. And usually when people find an error, unless it's completely destroying their game, save files or whatever, usually people are very lenient and say, okay, you know what, I noticed there's a bug here. And if they see you fix the bug in the next patch, then they will usually be okay with that. If you have a lot of bugs and you don't fix them for a long period of time, then it might be a bit of a problem. Then people might, you know, start giving you thumbs down. But usually people are on your side. Thanks for sharing and shout out, but I have to go and make some food. Alright, I know how it is. Thanks again for the raid and enjoy your food, man. Yeah, that is very chill. I would say so as well. Usually, you know, when you are a AAA studio, then finding small bugs like this is not that good. But if you're just an indie and people know that you're just a small developer, then they're like, oh yeah, you know what? I will not be angry. I will just report it. But I still would say that you gotta be on... you gotta fix your stuff. Which is what we're doing today. But yeah, thanks again, Renderpunk, for this. It sounds really, really cool. This is one of the things why I really liked checking out this event. Because you learn so much about other cultures, and it is always fascinating. It is always so cool. And especially with the... I don't know, everything I saw was just so cool. The dresses and everything, the dragons and stuff. And it just makes me think that, yeah, here in Austria we have, I don't know, we have Trachtenmode. Hopefully, yeah, okay. This is what we have. I guess it's fine, but it's not, you know, it's not very fancy. It just makes me feel a bit weird when everything else is very grandiose and stuff, and you're here sitting in your lederhosen, and it's like, yeah, you just... T-Bag is back. Welcome back, T-Bag. Speaking of games, I've unnerved my 2DS recently and got reminded of a Jam I've played on it once. I liked the game so much apparently that I kept it in the start over the years despite clearing the story. Nice. What game was it? Slap that meat. Imhotep will never forget the T-Bag. Imhotep will never forget. He's like... That is so ingrained in his mind at the moment. He will never forget it. Haidar? Haidar? Okay, if options is not... doesn't have a reference. Oh my god. Okay. If options is not set here... Oh my god, that is... Okay. To fix that, I think we need to have a function that checks for that. Or, whenever the universe is awakened, we need to set it. But that's crazy. Get or create option screen. Ah, okay. What? Okay, what? Okay, this is a little weird now, because it is created at start and here it's get or create option screen. Okay. That is strange. To be fair, this is code from 6 years ago, so don't blame me. Oh, that's my... Aha. Shall we retire Marco Bros and just call each other Mean Slappers? The game is Ever Oasis. Ever Oasis. Let me check that out. So it has a... it has this creature that looks like a 9-year-old ghost. Okay. So what do you do? I think we should reserve it exclusively for Teabag. I agree. If Universe Awakened, get or create option screen. The type of rumor jokes as usual. No. What can you do in that game? You can light a bomb. Is it... what? Okay. Huh. Yeah? So what is the game?
Evxt_ says it's time for Austrian dialect.
Was kann man in dem Spiel machen? Geht man da herum und... Ah! Da ist das Gameplay. Cool. Okay, es schaut ein bisschen aus wie Zelda. Es schaut wirklich ein bisschen aus wie Zelda. Wir haben Zelda zu Hause, vielleicht. Oder so. Was? Okay, also du hast Party-Member? Gibt's das? Schaut nach Party-Member aus. Ich nehme an, die sind automatisch. Schaut aber cool aus. Aber ein bisschen wie Zelda. Ich glaube, das ist gewollt. If awakened German or create an option screen. Yes, not the Germans again. Oh. The premise is that you play as a seedling who works alongside the water spirit. Together you make a last oasis for other seedlings to live in a desert that suffered damage from chaos. Chaos? Chaos?
My mission is to kill Chaos. That's all I know.
Me too.
Why does he want to kill Chaos?
All I care about is seeing Chaos dead. Does that answer your question?
No.
I assume it's the same chaos.
Here comes
I assume it's the same chaos. I have no idea, but I assume. Let it be Slanish, please. More into that than Nurg. What? I enjoy playing boomer shooters lately. Oh, there's a new one out that you might enjoy, right? Let me show you. I didn't mean Faith in Despair. There's a new one out that I think looks really cool. It's called Chrysol Theater of Idols. It's really, really nice. I think you might have even noticed it, I don't know. Oh yeah, here's a stream. I don't even know if it's a boomer shooter, to be honest. It's probably not a boomer shooter. Show me gameplay, please. But it's definitely cool. Yeah, it looks really cool. Alright, there's gonna be an app break soon and I need water to live. So I'm gonna be right back. Shui. Psychic Familiare. I will be right back, but thanks for joining. And I'm back. I love this Chaos compilation. That reminds me, I read on the bus screen that there's a demo out for some indie game. What indie game? I want to get on this bus screen. I want to be on the bus screen. Get me in touch with the people. Vena. Alright. Just download the demo. Steam, Vena. Why does it ring a bell? Oh. Wow. I want to be on a bus screen. I want to be on a bus screen too. That looks really cool though. Is an automation roguelike when you play hexagon tiles? Nice. Wishlist. Your game looks too good. Well, I guess I appreciate it. Thank you. What is the Chaos compilation?
We are kill chaos. We must kill chaos. My quest is to kill chaos. Chaos will die. I can't fucking stand chaos. He pisses me off. Chaos won't escape. Chaos killed my wife and fucked my dog and recorded it. Chaos. I have the MP4 on my MacBook. Chaos is a loser nerd with no friends. Chaos. This is the shrine of chaos.
I actually played this game. And at some point I just couldn't handle it anymore. It was just too much chaos. You need to be on the U-Bahn screen. Ah, okay. I appreciate it. Thanks. I'm too big for the bus. I need to be on the U-Bahn screen. Okay, I hope this is fixed now, but this is a really strange bug. Open options. I guess we can do that, but that's very strange. Anyway, Chaos Fantasy, yeah. I really tried to like this game, but I just could not. It was so weird. Chaos. So you're saying your 2DS game is not related to that Chaos, right? It's a completely separate Chaos. It's a new Chaos. Is that it? Bug in a game, looks like you need to get rid of the Chaos. Yeah! Indeed. Indeed. Let me go back to English. Yingwen. We can open the options still. We can open this one. Let's open it like this as well. Oh yeah, it seems like it's working, so I assume this is fixed. Let's just assume that it's done. I'm just going to change the title as well. Options, missing reference. Alright. Just so I know later what it was. Next one. Completed different Chaos and they're not name dropping in every second. Okay. Fair enough. Only single dimension arrays are supported. Okay. Only single well, how can I... This stack trace is pretty much worthless, unfortunately, so I'm not sure how I can do anything about that. I can only take a guess. Whoever played this went back one menu and that was it. Yeah. It only happened once, so I would assume it's not a regular thing, and I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm sorry. This is... The director behind the development of Ever Oasis was involved in development of every Final Fantasy game, as well as Mana game series. Wow. Something that you actually didn't know until recently. Nice. Thank you, Wikipedia, indeed. Thanks, Wikipedia, for your service. You will be missed once AI takes over. Argument out of range. Count must be positive and count must refer to a location within the string array collection. I think there is an error here, right? Pyramid count? I have no idea where this comes from. It's so strange because oh, we have last turn, Jason. Okay, let's try this out. Let's try out the last turn and see where it is. Maybe we can find something. Open it. Open up. FBI. Test save state. Might just override last turn, Jason, and see where it goes. T-Bag also just found out. Nice. I also just found out. I'd like to make a clone of Air Oasis someday. Sounds like a neat idea. Nick Sinali. First of all, you need to finish the one clone challenge in Godot before you can make an Ever Oasis clone. Already got 14k channel points, when I make it to 60k so I can make you talk in Austrian for an hour. You will notice very quickly that it has a cooldown. So you cannot do that. You can do it over an hour through 60 streams maybe. Yes. But there is a cooldown. Okay, somewhere in here there was a bug. Maybe it was in, wait a minute, maybe it was in the previous one. Let's download Arno Save State. Download that and check it out. No, my plan was this, man. So easily. Yep. Very unfortunate. You can't do dialect more than once per stream. Yeah. It is very sad. Is that it? Okay, let's go back to the menu again and try this one more time. I'm gonna paste it, save, continue. So we cannot even team up on Mashi. Yeah. Somewhere in here there must be an error. It could have been a battle log. That is not something we can... Nothing happens when I do this. Yeah, this is gonna be hard to figure out what it was. I have no idea. No idea. We can check out the version of it. Version is the current one, yeah. See, this stuff like this is really bad because you get an error and you have no idea how it got there. Count must be positive and count must refer to location within the string array collection. Yeah, this is... I have no idea how to go about this. It was after revealing enemies, so I would assume it was at the beginning of the fight. Actually, wait a minute. It was at the second round. Yeah. Okay. Well, let me paste it here again. Oh. What if we lose the connection from time to time? Does that count as a new stream? It's only 1 minute of dialect on every stream. I think it's just every 24 hours or something like that. Is it per stream? I have no idea. I don't think that's how it works. Yeah, we could try to pay the plumber guide to mass cables. Please don't do that. Please just pay him to fix it. That would be nice. We need a new plan, indeed. You could unfollow and follow him for all of the time during the stream. That, I don't know if it actually repeats the sound or whatever. That would be hilarious too. So this is before and after.
All right.
Alright. Mimi gets mad and yells at us in Austrian. Das kann da passieren. Das geht relativ schnell. Das geht relativ schnell. Yeah, I have no idea what this is. I have no idea. I guess I will just have to ignore it. Even if I don't like it. I loaded both of these JSON files. I tried to play it from that point on. It only happened once. Well, there it goes. Here we have another get or create meta statistics. Okay. This should be better. Get or create. But I think we already fixed that. I think we already fixed it, but let's check it out. JSON file has saved us once again. Yeah. JSON files are truly the hero of the day. The heroes of the day. I like me some JSON files. Let's check out the error again. So this is show profile routine. So this was in the profile. Right. I think this must have been the same error that we already fixed. Get or create meta statistics. Yes. Missing reference. Yeah, I think it was already fixed, but update profile text. Update profile text. Yeah, no, this was it. Yeah, it's not null. That's it. I'm just gonna remove it. Removed. Steam achievements fixed update. Object reference not set to an instance of an object. Are you serious? That was 43 minutes ago. Achievements enable and then it's not set to an instance or object. So it was at the beginning of the game. We have fixed update in Steam achievements. Fixed update. Unimaster is null. We return. That is weird. That is just weird. I guess it might be this one. No, it is just a boolean. Steam Manager initialized. Can Steam Manager be null? Boy, I might need to add. Oh, maybe maybe this is why. Achievements enabled. I mean, this debug log is completely useless, but it has shown me so often that it needs to be there so I can see if the achievements are working when anybody else is testing it. For example, here. So I know this has been loaded. On enable. I guess what I can try is turning this into a function and just find the universe master every time. It's not pretty, but you know what? We are not here to make pretty code. Universe hamster? Universe what? Universe hamster. If universe is not null, we are returning the universe. Otherwise, return universe after searching for it. Cool. It can still be null, that's the problem. But at this point we have other problems. Get universe master. If the universe is still not found at this point, we have other problems, unfortunately. So, in fixed update, I can try and set it to Yeah. This is what we are gonna do. It's if it is set, it's on. It's always gonna return, which is good. Otherwise, it will search for it. It should not appear. It should only appear once. But this is the final one. Let's see if there is another code that can be null or undefined. What is that? This is Boolean. I mean, this could also be undefined, but not sure. We're not here for pretty, we're here for the count. Code lines count shall be over 9,000, yes. Why would you be afraid of that? Who is afraid of what? Steam Manager. Maybe Steam Manager can be null. Where does that come from? Steam Master initialized. I have no idea where this is coming from. Yeah, this is code by Gaben. Gaben wrote this himself, so I have no idea. I guess we can say if Steam Manager is null, oh my return. This doesn't even work. It doesn't even work. You cannot even, okay. All right. Ah, yeah, why would you be afraid of that? Of the lines, correct? I have no idea. So I think one of the arguments was that you cannot know how many what is in those lines of code, and I would say it's not important to know. It's just so every time you add something, for example, in my case, whenever I add something to the card manager, it is related to the card manager. Like it is very generic, almost a util sort of function, right? So usually when I search for a function, then it's like, oh yeah, this feels like a function that should be in card manager. Then I look in the card manager. But you know what? It doesn't even matter. You can just search all. You can just say get or create meta, and there it is. You don't even need to know where it is. You need to only maybe know the function name, and then you can find it. There is a search for a reason. Oh yeah, that one exactly. I hope this is fixed, but I'm not sure. It feels very strange. I don't even know why. Okay, let's see. No, this is from here. This must be defined. Maybe Steam is just crying for no reason at all. This could also be possible, yeah. I'm gonna ignore that until it comes again. And again. We can still... No, this is in the beginning, man. This is crazy. I would assume it's just checking for the universe, and the universe has not been created yet. This is before the Big Bang. And you should not check for the existence of the universe before the Big Bang. Actually, that is a good question. What was there before the Big Bang? Does anybody know? They cannot be ignored. I would say yes. Previous turn save state. Oh. This is an old version, my friends. Somebody is playing an old version. Somebody is playing. I have fixed this. This is from an old version. 1.04. Guys, please update your games. Thank you very much. That's it. Okay. Do I think this change makes sense? I guess it does. I guess it still does make sense. Just for additional security. There is a start that likely dates back further than our calculations of the Big Bang. Yeah, so what happened before the Big Bang? What causes the Big Bang? And don't say your mom. Okay? Don't do that. Big Bang was a bug in the universe, Master. 1.04 is now abandonware. Yes. I mean, it is so funny because I still see people sometimes playing an old version. For example, 1.03 today. That's crazy. And I'm not even mad about it. I find it so cool that somebody downloaded my game, maybe from itch.io or something like that, and they're still playing it. I think this is really, really cool. It's just, yeah, I cannot even be mad at it. I think this is honestly a compliment. But please, update your games. But no, Manashi, the previous version was better. Okay, fair enough. You can see every time I lose? No. I have no idea when you lose. This is all anonymous. It's just generic data. I have no fucking idea. It's cool, but also kind of ridiculous. I mean, I've seen people play very old versions of the game. Even before that, yeah. I have no idea. But yeah, the problem is that sometimes I get a bug report that is from an old version, and that is, yeah, I should. So here's the problem. I cannot even retroactively put more information into the bug reports because I cannot affect the old versions. The old versions will always send the information that they have been given back then, right? They cannot give me more information. So this is not a problem. This one is very strange. Apparently this happened during the beta. I have no idea how to reproduce this. Apparently this happened when after closing the okay, so somebody went in a shop, then into the inventory, then back to the shop. They bought a level 5 spell with Pharaoh Lacrima, opened the inventory, swapped Lacrimas, and then closed the inventory, closed the shop, and then all the events were gone. Basically what happened was the shop closed and the map did not open, which is kind of strange. I don't think I've seen this before. And it might be fixed now. I don't know, because this is from the beta. I have no idea. But something to keep an eye on, right? Okay, we have Shadow and Endless needs to be kept, yes. But let's first look at the layering issue here. I believe the statistics, the card details need to be above the title, right? So maybe you can try to reproduce that. Reproduce the bug like in Myogenics. Did you guys see that? Oh my god. Edmund Macmillan is actually setting a game with cats having sex. Right. I really need to check this game out and see what it did with this game. It looks so crazy. Meat clapping sounds echoing. Ew! I'm charging you so hard right now, right? Ew. Okay. Has anybody played this yet? If not, maybe you need to check it out. It's cool, but also kind of ridiculous, yeah. I get, yeah, I think so too. Just from seeing the screens and videos. It's cool, but also kind of ridiculous. I guess that's the point of it, right? It looks really smooth though. Very nice. Nice animations, super smooth graphics. But yeah. I don't know if this game will actually cook with me. Yeah. It's a wholesome game. Yeah, I guess I can kind of see how it is wholesome. I guess I can see that in a way. Is this the same dev as Binding of Isaac? Yes. And Super Meat Boy. So it is totally on brand. Let me go to a... Ouch. Let me go to a fight where I can actually get a blessing. That would be nice. And then we can see... Only then we can see, ladies and gentlemen. Dude, what am I on? Windows, Mac, and Linux. Okay, it needs to recalculate all of the shaders. That's cool. So you see a lot of green stuff happening, like this. This happens every time you switch platforms. For example, when I extract or when I build the Android build, and then I switch back to Windows and Linux. Then it always needs to recalculate everything. Always gives me a little bit of a... For a second I'm really worried. It's like, wow. What is happening? Okay, here we go. We will get a blessing. I'm gonna save this and end the fight. Alright, so... Does it save the names of it or not? Let's check it out. Has really weird negative Steam reviews. You got me kind of curious. You got me kind of curious. Cringe dialogue and early odds flash browser. I mean, this is... Okay. It's very grindy, I've seen that, yes. Filled with just not fun game design for runs that last 2 hours. Okay. I heard that it is very grindy, yeah. I think I read this one. It's 50 hours. Oh, no, you need 50 hours to upgrade something, but you get 4 cats per run. And that's if they all survive. So I think it's... I don't know. What else did you see? This guy might be fun for you if you don't fear being frustrated. Okay. Okay. What the hell? Just a boss. Okay. Sure. That'd be crazy in reviews. That's nice. I cannot see the funny ones now without the clown reward. Yeah. Where are the clown reviews? Yeah, I guess we have the laughing emote now, which it's just not the same, you know? It's just not the same. I remember playing a similar Flash game more than 10 years ago. Oh, you think it's not original enough? I thought the concept was quite refreshing, but you know, I have not played all of the Flash games that exist, so I might have overseen something. Found it. Methuselah Star. I wasn't lying. What? Whoa. What are you talking about? Aha. Seine Stimme auf kurzen nach dem Urknall datiert. Population 2 ist eine wichtige Studie für die früheste... Okay, so apparently... Oh my god, my eyes. A metal burst subgiant star about 200 light years ago. Light years away from the Earth in the constellation Libra. It is one of the oldest stars known. Wow, look at it. Oh. Wow. Cool. I'm still behind like 2 topics, so it's fine. I love reviews that are not recommended. 1,500 hours played, yeah. With a comment like, it's bad. Dude, yeah, honestly, I'm not even sure if those reviews are joking or not. I would like to know where these reviews are coming from. But yeah. You were breeding and feeding humans. It was more of a tech demo, and I think it was from the developer of the World of Goo. Oh. The developer of the World of Goo made a breeding and feeding humans game in Flash. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. Really cool star indeed, yeah. I hope the star gets added to Voices of the Void. Yeah, and, you know, maybe just point it out to the developer. We will see. I have no idea where this comes from, where somebody plays it for 1,500 hours and then gives it a negative Steam review and says it's not fun. I have no idea. One assumption is that maybe, so there is something that happens to your body when you get addicted to something, because Addiction by Design actually talks about this, where you sometimes see people sitting at the slot machines, and you make these weird grunt noises. It's like or something like that. And this is usually a sign that you're addicted, because you actually do not really want to play anymore. You would just, your body says to you, hey, you know what, I want to do something else, but you are so addicted that you gotta keep going. So maybe it's a thing like that, where it's 1,500 hours because you were addicted, and at the end of it you're like, you know what, I did not enjoy my time with it. Yeah, it's like I ate of this cocaine. It was, I thought it was fun, but at the end of it you're like, you know what, I cannot recommend this to anybody. This was overall this was a bad experience, but you know what, 1,500 hours is a really long time. I had like a pack of demos like that, and my favorite one was where the hands were grabbing other hands and umbrellas, quite trippy. Dude, I seem to remember a game like that. I think maybe, didn't it just come out on Steam, like a Flash game remastered like that, where it was just really surreal kind of clicker game, and it was just all hands and weird stuff like that. I think it was just a very surreal looking clicker game. Genuine reviews with that many hours and competitive games I mostly regret. I would assume, yeah, exactly. It's like, you know what, 1,500 hours I will never get back. So do not make the same mistake I made. Maybe it's like that. I don't know. Imagine sinking thousands of hours into something that you know doesn't make you happy. Yeah. I have a commander deck based on Nico Light of Hope from the screenshot. Huh? What? I have a commander deck. I assume this is Magic, based on Nico Light of Hope from the screenshot. In my table. Oh! Right. Yeah, I don't even know why it's still on my board. The reason I had this here, so this is from, God, what's the name? Aces and Adventures. I have this on my sheet because I just like the vibe of it, and the few things in Faith and Aspire were actually inspired by this game. It's just really, really cool. And this one as well, it was just basically I have pasted this here just as an art test to see if I can add the art like this onto my cards, and then I just left it there because yeah, it was a bit of a, I don't know, kind of a visual board or whatever, where it's just the general vibe I really liked. But yeah, Aces and Adventures looks really, really cool. The thing about Aces and Adventures is that I don't like the game. It's so weird. I tried playing it for like 3 times or so. A template of sorts, an inspiration. Yeah, it's an inspiration kind of thing, yeah. But yeah, I tried playing this, but I just cannot get into it, and I don't know why. I assume it's because of the poker cards, which I don't really like. It is one of the reasons why I don't like Balatro that much. I don't know, but it looks amazing, and yeah, it just feels like you're actually there. As for the full card art, this was in the previous version actually. You can still kind of see the traces of this if you go to one of the old entries has this. I'm gonna show it to you. I was experimenting with full card art in the background because I was like, oh yeah, this is finally the way I can add art to my game. Yeah, here it is. The screenshot is probably really small, yeah. But you can still kind of see it. Here in the background, the entire card is the art. Not for the boss fight, this is not something I did here. But for the enemies here, and for the own cards, I just added the art in the entirety of the background. And I thought, yay, I finally have art on the cards, I'm done. But people really were like, no, this is, it does not have art yet. And I'm like, oh, okay, then I will just keep going. Alright, I thought I was done. And this card was kind of the inspiration for that. I know that it does not look like that. It is way more understated in the screenshot that I showed. But this card was one of, like Nico, Light of the Hope card was a bit of an inspiration for that. Which now it turned into, you know, just like a regular art magic card. Those card games were a bit creepy, would work well for horror game. Yeah, I mean, the inspiration for Fate and Despair, one of the inspirations is Inscription, which also has these weird cards, right? But yeah. No, I'm certainly glad that people just kept requesting that, because right now I think it's in a very good place. Like, for example, this card here, it looks so cool. So I'm really happy with that. Also, the blue is kind of the blue from Final Fantasy VII, so I'm really happy with that. I just finished that, no spoilers, yeah. Oh. Inscription was nice. So, what I wanted to say is, what I wanted to check is the Mark Harp. If it's actually giving me... Oh, I think you can just test it out like this. But yeah, the end is crazy, that's true. But you know what's so funny about Inscription is that a lot of people just wanted to play the first chapter. And I said, okay, Fate and Despair is just chapter 1 of Inscription. For people who just want to play the first chapter. That probably never really came out, but that was one of the things that I wanted to have, or wanted it to be. Okay, if I move my mouse over this, and then I will just pause it right here. And then we're gonna move it manually up a little bit. Card status, there we go. Yeah, it is behind. I said that in the end as well, it might be blasphemy, but I enjoyed the card game the most, not much of a puzzle game. Yeah, this is, I wanted Fate and Despair to be kind of just Inscription, just chapter 1. That was one of the original ideas. And to be honest, same happened with me. When I reached chapter 2, I was actually like, you know what? I don't like this. And I stopped the game at this point and just continued on the next day because I was kind of curious where it could go from this point, but the first chapter was so good that I think if you make a game just with that thing, just with a roguelike deck builder inside of this house and just get more and more into the horror direction, could also work really well. I mean, the game is very good for what it wants to do. But you can lean more into the horror aspect, is what I feel like. Or not. I think, so here's the problem. The problem people really wanted to play chapter 1 is because of, well, dopamine. It's really simple. Card games in general give you a lot of dopamine, and chapter 2 was, it turned into a puzzle game where the amount of dopamine given to you is not that big. And I think this is what a lot of people really didn't like. This is a pop-up. So what is the header? Is the header also a pop-up? Card events. Aha. I assume there's a reason for that, but can I just change it back to pop-up? Wait a minute. This is not card events. I can increase this to card events. Yeah. Oh no, I now remember why I did it. Yeah. So the problem is that the card details, they are below the header, which is not good. But the card events, they need to be above the description. So I guess I need to add another layer. Is that what it is? Is that the solution? Because we have card events and we have pop-up, which this is a part of. But card events need to be... Oh, damn it. Can the header just be a pop-up and just have a lower number maybe? I don't know. I have no idea. This is already a very low number though. It's 5. Okay. We're gonna set this to 4 and 3 or 5. No, it doesn't appear at all. What? Why not? Okay, let's go to 10. That's weird. But alright. I guess I can... do that. I just don't remember why I changed it to how it is right now. It is pop-up. Okay. Is there a reason why I did it that way? I cannot seem to recall. Well, let's just try it out. So this is on card events. And it needs to be above of it. So, yes. So we have the header. We have card details and we have card events. Card events need to be below details and the header needs to be here. Tea time? Mint has already been slapped. Alright, enjoy your tea. What kind of tea is it? Is it green tea or is it red tea? Or is it chamomile tea or is it... What is it? So I can say ni he lü cha. It's gunpowder tea with fresh mint. Ma, I forgot to add ma. But anyway. So card details has currently it has what kind of background? Oh, that's the wrong one. There it is. It is pop-up. Okay, so keywords is pop-up. The header is card events. And card events is also card events. This is the layer. And card events is above pop-up. Okay, that makes sense. So if card events needs to be above that, but below pop-up. Does it really need to be below pop-up? Maybe I just need to add another layer that is between these for card details. Yeah, let's try that. Let us try. What is gunpowder tea? I have no idea. Add layer. Sorting layers. We have... Oh my god. Card details. And we're gonna move it between them. So now card details are above the pop-up. Oh my god. But then this is not card events. There's a bit of a conflict here because card events needs to be above the header, above the card details, but card details needs to be below card events and above the header. So this is now card details. I don't know. Gunpowder tea is when leaves are tightly rolled into small pellets resembling a lead shot. Ah. But does it have caffeine or not? It's only fresh mint, so I guess it's not. it's actually slapped mint, yeah. This is a bit of a conundrum. What if card events and card details are just above header? That should be fine, right? Card events. You know what? It is probably teen, but I didn't wanna go into that direction. It's 13, is it? Nice green tea you cook fresh, then sieve it and recook it, and with a bit of kettle, and yes, it has tea. Yeah. Green tea is Luta. And traditionally, you add diabetes causing amounts of sugar. Yeah. Traditionally. Have you tried Genmaicha? No. What is that? Yeah, I tried black tea and green tea, and it's just... It's not good. I mean, in terms of heart racing, not good at all. It's Japanese tea with fried brown rice, and this tea tastes like freshly baked bread. Nice. Let me check it out. Oh my god. Oh yeah, it's green tea. Yeah. Yeah, I cannot drink any caffeine or tea, and it's just too much. But yeah, otherwise it looks good. Your absolute favorite, nice. Okay, how are we gonna fix this? Second bookmark today. I'm up 1 game and 1 tea. Nice. Let's go. I think what I want to do is just put everything above header. Yeah, what's the big deal? I bookmarked that Big Bang star. That star is really cool, man. My cat is napping right behind my laptop right now. Nice. On a designated pillow. Wow. That's a rare occurrence. A cat actually sleeping where it's supposed to sleep. Wow. Look, cat, I found you a new bed to sleep on. Cat sleeps in the card box. Oh well. Yeah, I think it needs to be card details. What if I set it to card details? Set it to 1. Card details 2. And then we can set whatever the other one is. Card status, yes. Do you not have a prefab for this? Is this your prefab? Prefab. Let's check it out in the game. My dearest Makobo, it's time for me to go to bed. Have a great rest of the stream. Kick every bug's butt. Thank you very much for checking out the stream again, Renderpunk. Always nice to have you all here. And I'll see you on Wednesday. And we are kicking the butts of the bugs in the meantime. Pause. Keyword info. There it is. Keyword info.
Prepare for unforeseen consequences.
Prepare for unforeseen consequences. Okay, card details. 5. Oh yeah, this is text. The background needs to be card details 4. Cool. So now everything is gonna be in disarray. in disarray. Maybe I will later not gonna disturb the kitty right now. Oh, alright. Let's see. Everything is still on top. Is it on top of the header as well? Give me the card status. Just put it up a little bit. Yes, it is above the header now, which is... It's better than below the header because you need the information. And... if we take this... go into a fight. I just wanna see what this does. Does it go above it? Yes, awesome. Okay, I assume that's it. We will see. We will see in the test chamber. I guess I will say fixed, not fixed header being behind, no, being above, in front of card descriptions. Cool. Oh my god, we have one more. Kitty got up, kitty got petted. Nice. And now the kitty will remember. Oh no, every time I get up, I will get petted. So, how are we gonna do this? We're gonna take a break apparently in about a minute. And then we're gonna see... We need to go into an endless mode. Apparently I clicked on this. I guess I will just copy this. Last turn Jason. Download. I hope this is alright, but I assume it is. Let's open it up again because I closed it accidentally. Going to add it to my test save state. I'm gonna load it. Why am I not in the last room? Weird. I kind of want to go and make myself some tea, but I know she will follow me instead of staying on my pillow. Yeah, this is usually what we do as well. Sometimes when the cat is asleep, then we don't want to get up and make coffee or whatever. But yeah. I think every cat owner knows this. And we're back. So, why is this not in the last chapter? We can just force it. It's fine. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe we need a test case. So the problem is that there's a new boss who is summoning shadows of itself. And in endless mode, this can get a bit out of hand. So, yeah, let's just, this is actually an endless, so maybe we can try this one. It might cause other issues, but it's fine as long as we get into endless mode. It's fine. Oh my god. Dude, some of these endless runs are crazy, man. Wow. Okay, but here's the thing. Bosses. Wow, what is with the JSON file? Why is it so large? 30,000 lines. It's because of all the nodes, maybe? That is... okay. I see room for improvement. Anyways. Bosses. Okay. What is the new one called? Boss data. Shadow. Shadow on the wall. So if we have this. And no Aureus. I think the next boss should actually be the new one. Let's see if that is true. Oh my god, I need to set up the speed. That is, wow. So is the boss this now? Yes. This is the regular one. Oh my god. That is not it. Okay, I think what we need to do is we need to just make our own endless mode run. I guess we can also... maybe we'll just look at the code first and see what it does. I think it is an enemy spawner, if I remember correctly. Enemy spawner. CS. Right. Generate enemy creature card. Move boss with hand. Now I believe somewhere in here it needs to be turned into a boss. Into boss. Turn card. Turn card. To boss card. There it is. Apply boss material. Apply text material to card. And somewhere in here it needs to increase the value. Ah, there it is. There it is. Yeah. Apply text material to card. That's fine. It actually increases by 10%. Huh. If new material is not... what is it called? It is called shadow. That is a modifier. Is modifier equals modifier. Shadow. It's not a modifier, it's an action. And it is not an offense, it is a defense. Summon Shadow. There it is. So we only do it when it is not Shadow. I hope there's nothing else that can go wrong with that. Says the crazy scientist. We have this one, Summon Shadows, yes. Insanity is alright. Okay. Yeah, it's just Shadow is just crazy at this point. Maybe leave it at 12. That's good enough. Okay. How do we test this? We will just go into one of the... We will just go through a run real quickly, which cannot hurt anyways. Custom healer, random deity, yes. And see how it goes. We're going to play a regular round of the most basic ass game of Faith in Despair. Just a healer, no atonements. Super vanilla. You're free to move creatures. I just wanted to do that. But thank you. Sacrifice something for good luck. Just add some enemy attack here. Blessing triggered weak. Why not? Oh, we can also say first blood shield. Why not? Whenever an enemy attacks, impulse 6. I love it. Let's move you over here. So what we need to do is we need to get through 3 chapters and then we need to get to the endless mode, which I guess we can force in a way. But I wanna have a regular run, just to make sure that the changes today did not result in any new errors, because you never know. Always new errors. But other than that, I think. Let me check my list. If this is done, I believe that's all of the errors at the moment. Yeah. Just gonna move this over here. Fixed. Oh, no, wait a minute. Limited amount of shadows. A boss can spawn in endless mode. Bugs fixed. Yeah, I think all of the bugs that I know about are currently fixed. At least for the current update. So what I need to do is, I just need to play it for a little bit. And see if I didn't make a mistake. Also, I believe tomorrow. Oh no, on Wednesday. Yeah. T-Bag and I will meet on Wednesday. Regression testing described in very few words. Exactly. I mean, usually, you know, it's a Monday, so even if I push it today, I guess I have a lot of time in the rest of the week to push another hotfix. Just keep pushing hotfixes. And then, once all of the hotfixes are done, we can finally start to get crazy again. We can open up the game again and see if we can do any hard changes. Unless it's a Friday, yes. Less bugs, more fixes. There we go. But to be honest, I mean, I released it on Friday and it went mostly fine, I would say. For a Friday release, I mean. You know, could have gone much worse. Already excited. If the chat wants a specific question asked, you can text me. Right. I only have that one burning question. And I sincerely hope you got around to slapping. That mint. Okay, I will ask Divek. I don't know what you even ask, Margie. I believe I know the guy pretty well. Damn. Nick Sinalio here and thinks he knows me pretty well. Badass. Okay, this was definitely a bug, but you know what? Fuck it. Hoarding that mother lore, yeah. Nick Sinali is definitely a bit of a lore connoisseur. It's like every game he needs to check out the lore. Game developers give him a game and he's like, where's the lore? You know, do you have any of that lore? A little bit? Dude, am I actually gonna die? You are always free to prove me wrong, alright. We can slap them in together in an IRL stream. Oh, now he's ready for an IRL stream. Alright. Well, I still need to... Oh, there's another one. I'm cheating, okay? Let me cheat, I'm the developer. I have important things to check. Only if you blur my face and belly. That is it's not a good image for an IRL stream, I would say. Blurred face and blurred belly. And someone is slapping the meat. I don't know if that's... It might get us thrown off Twitch. Gotta take it. Okay. Maybe it's the police calling you. Sir, your neighbor has been calling and... Well, how should we put this? We heard some slapping sounds. And we just wanted to make sure that you're okay. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. The late disturbance. Your neighbor called and said he wanted us to check on you because we don't know how to say this, but we think your neighbor thinks you've been slapping that mint too hard. Yeah. Police calling to inform him that he needs to slap the mint. I sponsor the Team Fresh Mint if you make it happen. Nice. Excuse me, sir. Have you been slapping your mint lately? It's just We're not suggesting anything. It's just that just want to make sure. Sorry, sir. We've been informed that you need to slap that mint. It is crazy how far this joke has come. From T-Bag just saying what he's doing to his T-Bag. And now it's like a thing on its own. More poison for you is a good thing in my book. Oh, come on. Okay, we need to go to the Endless Run. Endless forever. Eternity. Eternity is... Yong. That is eternity. Yong. It's basically water with a drop on it. And that is Yong. Eternity. How do you guys know what's a smiley and what not? You don't. It's generally a bit of a surprise, I would say. I don't know if you can check out the list here, but 7TV. You might be able to see... Oh my god, what is that? Why do I have hearts? Oh, because of Valentine's? Okay. I don't know if it's on 7TV or Better TV. But there might be a browser extension to see all of the available ones here. I assume there is something like that. What the fuck are you talking about? What's slapped mint? It sounds like a sword, to be honest. Yeah. Hello, Pro Convolution. Slap that mint, Dr. Freeman. Slap that mint. I believe you can say what kind of emotes it, Stop! I believe it's listed somewhere. Do I need to log in? Oh my god, I need to log into my... Hold on 1 second. No, don't say the name. the number. Remember me. I always really like when a password login form says remember me. It's like it's so, you know, it's good. It's like remember me. No, I don't think I can share this. But this is basically, this is the 70 list, TV list, but we also have a list on Better TV. I have no fucking idea. You guys will figure it out. Stop slapping the mint? No. It's actually about fresh mint and slapping it to free the aroma. Yeah, exactly. What if the mint consents? I think you might have a different opinion on the topic than me. Yeah. No, Pro Convolution, this is actually good for the tea. It releases the aroma and makes the tea taste better. People make songs about dropping things that are hot. Very sad. Alright, let's just speedrun this. Because I want to test the boss creation. Speedrun! I'm still reading during the call. Oh no, he's onto us! He's onto us! Everybody, everybody hide. Tell the caller to slap the mint. You need to check a doctor, really? says Pro Convolution. Wow, if Pro Convolution tells you to check a doctor, maybe it's time. Now, Pro Convolution, you need to step over to our side. You need to understand that slapping the mint is a good thing. We just want everybody to have the best tea drinking experience. You know, it's it's an overall improvement for mankind. Loki better have had. Oh, do you think T-Bag is on the phone with his therapist? A therapist is like, T-Bag. I noticed your mood swings lately. Maybe did you? Okay, tell me about your tea ceremony. It feels to me like you need to slap your mint more often. Oh my god, I just realized minting something, minting an NFTs is completely different. But I don't suppose anybody's slapping to NFTs. Oh my god, NFTs, man. 3 years from now, mint is Labs production, nobody knows how you got there. Yeah. Nice, this is fixed. I can see it now. I can see clearly now. Just go through that. We are almost at the final chapter, and then we can finally check out the endless... What the hell? The endless mode. With the updated boss code. Which should only affect one boss, but it's very important. It's very important. I can see clearly now, the bug is gone. It's all a canon event. I'm just gonna skip this. Skippy-doo. Sacrifice this. Study this. I just realized this is actually the soundtrack for the 3rd chapter. It's totally on point at the moment. Give me that. These nuts. Here's another thing. Some people have said that it's really confusing because in all the other card games, attack is always on the left side and HP is on the right side. So I think I might actually try to change it. But I also need to add an option probably to revert that change or to change it back. It's very strange. Even in Magic. Yes, I didn't dare to mention it. Yeah, you see? And I can't remember. I mean, I assume I did it because it looks better on the right, the sword, for some reason. I don't know. Maybe that's the reason I put it there. I didn't think of it as a problem like ever. Do you play other card games, Donik? Do you play a lot of other card games? Because I feel like if you're used to other card games a lot, then it's more obvious. It wasn't... The funny thing is, I didn't realize, even though I play a lot of card games. It's just... I don't know. Never assumed that's a thing. Yeah. You rarely play them, see? That's the issue. But why didn't you mention it, Imhotep? It is on my list and I will try it in the next update. But I think it definitely needs a an option to revert it back to the previous one. Let's check out Endless mode. Yeah, but I know I can be very intimidating. It's unfortunately the truth. It seemed very intentional, taking into account your reference Magic the Gathering. Magic also has attack on the left. Yeah. So it cannot be intentional because here it's on the right. In every card is attack is on the left. So yeah, this is a bit of a weird one. Ah, that's what you mean. Yeah, that's why it seemed intentional, because you knew it was inspired by magic. So you thought it was an intentional decision, even though it was inspired. Okay. It was despite being inspired by... Okay, yeah, I get it now. Yeah. No, I think the reason is just because I had it turned around in the beginning. Okay, let's check out the first prototype, because I'm not sure. Actually want to confirm this with myself now. Did I have this in the beginning or not? Or was it a very early decision? Okay, here is nothing. This is too early. Here it was actually a magic card. I actually used the magic card in the beginning for the prototype, which is, I think it's funny. But when did it get attack? I think maybe here. Maybe here. No, attack is on the right. Oh, I see where it came from. Yeah. Because I had them in the upper left and the upper right, and I think it just looked really weird with the sword being like almost like an edge or something like that. That is why I think I had it here. But let me check out Wild Frost. Probably also had it on the left. Yeah. Ah, it's because of Wild Frost. We found it. We found it. Wild Frost also has it like this. Wild Frost also has left on HP and attack on the right. I have this from Wild Frost. Oh my god. That is why. You can see it. You can see it clearly now. The inspiration, because it was up here. So why is nobody complaining about Wild Frost? Probably because it has colors, yeah. Because it has a red color for HP and blue for sword. That's probably why. But that is crazy, man. That is really crazy. There was one YouTube comment that got a lot of upvotes for Faith in Despair, where they said it was really confusing because the stats are reversed. Dude. Wild Frost also made that. I guess it doesn't excuse it, it just means that there are not two roguelike deck builders who have it wrong. So maybe Wild Frost also needs to fix it. Setting to swap them would be quite innovative though. Yeah, I will definitely do it. Because if it taps with readability, I'm all for it, right? I don't have a stake in this. I just never really thought about it, which is funny. I'm back again. The call went well. We slept some mint together. Why? Why do we all have to wear these ridiculous ties? Why do we all have to slap our mints together? Okay. We just want to see the boss. Because we can. Oh.
Big day today, Freeman.
It's a very big day. We just realized that Wildfrost has the same. But again, Wildfrost has the benefit of the icons being colored, so it's more obvious, right? You immediately see, oh, this is red, this is HP, so there's no confusion. Which means I could probably try coloring it, which I actually have I did make a mock-up of this at some point. Don't know if I still have it. Mock-up? No. No, I don't think I still have it. I have a lot of other stuff, but not that. Question. Yeah. If we slap a man together, we just stay home together. DT, I think I like you after all. Oh. Michelle, you also got inverted card direction due to the card design. You also got inverted card direction due to the sign. Oh, you mean because they fight from left to right? No. It's just the pyramids. Ah, purely visual. Yeah, I don't know. It's just anyway, we're gonna add a function for this, an option for this. And I'm gonna make the other one the default, and if you want to revert it, you can do so. I like it better on the bottom. Ah, that's what you mean. Yeah, okay. You mean you like it better like this, yeah. Dude, I had a lot of discussions about the layout of these cards with other game devs. Like, why isn't it at the top and stuff like that? I'm like, because Magic also has it at the bottom. Inscription has it at the bottom. But yeah, I did not check the actual position of these icons. Sacrifice that, and now we can finally check the boss, ladies and gentlemen, if it has been increased. Favor 15 and Shadow 15. Let me see. Boss's data. Both got increased. Sad. Okay, so this is an enemy spawner, but I guess this must be somewhere else as well in the map generator. Yeah. Yes. It next Vienna meetup date is online. Wow. They went wild with putting on the top and inverted. That's actually true, yeah. They went really wild. Actually, okay, so they have the Fans and Froze update. Nice. I'm wondering if this is ever mentioned. Can I search these? Probably doesn't matter, but it doesn't matter at all. I just wanna inverted? Nah. Searching for attack is probably stupid. Oh. It is here as well. Damn, dude. I mean, at least one person, so. Yeah. I keep losing battles because I subconsciously get the Unistars mixed up this way. Yeah. Dude. That's crazy. You're definitely not the only one. You're not the only one, man. Wrong before you finish saying it, yeah. Wow. Yeah, one more reason to do it, man. I'm gonna put it at the top. I'm gonna put it at the top. Where is it? Attack. Swap. Damn it. HP. Yeah, there it is. Gonna put. I mean, it was almost at the top, but not entirely. Yeah, I actually wanted to have it for this one, for this update, but I just didn't get around to do it. So, the problem with this one is that it gets generated by a map generator. We have to check out the generator. Map generator. So when is the next Vienna meetup? Vienna Game Dev Meetup. And what is gonna be there? Oh. Jack is gonna be there. Oh, I should have said yes. Oh no, that's very cool. Jack is gonna be there and hold a talk, apparently. The guy who interviewed me on Thursday. I'm gonna wait a minute. Oh, when is that? March 3rd. God, I have to check my calendar. Let me check my calendar if I have time. The problem is that, yeah, I guess I will have time. Yes, looks good. The problem is that I'm flying away on March the 5th and wow. Yeah. Lots of stuff going on. Let us find the boss fight node. Generate minus boss equals boss fight. The thing that is currently happening is that something that I don't like, which is when a map gets generated, the chosen boss is actually added to the map before you even get there. Wait a minute, that means it is here. Apply text material to card. Apply boss material. Is this coming from... Where is this coming from? This is from the enemy spawner, yes. But it needs to have the... Ah yeah, it says map get current boss. Okay. Alright. Set values for level. Nothing here does what I'm looking for. Okay, so it is actually in here. Which means this check is wrong. How inclusion is no longer optional sounds like a controversial statement to me. I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. Inclusivity is nice only when it isn't forced. I find modern Vogue gaming rather sickening. Oh, this is not about Vogue or whatever. What Jack is talking about is if you only have games. Let me think about that, because I talked about this recently. Okay, here's the thing. Faith in Despair, okay? Just a perfect example. Faith in Despair was made by people all over the world. I have artists from New Zealand, from Germany, from I think Brazil, Russia, something like that. Okay, so this is already very diverse countries. We're talking about diverse cultures here. This is not about, oh, I need to include, I don't know, art from at least one woman or whatever. This is about cultural diversity. And I think so why I really like that is because why I actually like collaborating with people on the internet is because it adds something to the game that you cannot just do alone. That you cannot imagine having Faith in Despair just be, I know this probably sounds stupid, but if it was only created by people living here in Austria, it might look like this. But the fact that I chose to work with people from all over the planet, I think resulted in a much more interesting, interesting collaboration. I think that is what Jack is talking about here. Inclusion also means to include what you see different. Therefore, you are including inclusion with not being inclusive. Yeah. But yeah, to your point, it is nice if it's not forced. So yeah. And he also, so I cannot speak for him, right? You have to see his talk to get the real meaning of it. But he also speaks about, because he's from, I hope I'm not butchering this. He's from Serbia originally, and he's just saying that including him in projects and stuff, that also gives the project, another, something else in addition to what is currently there. How did you learn this level of coding? Thank you for stopping by, Yassin Salah. I've been making games for a very long time. Basically, what I started to do is I made very small games in the beginning. For example, a Pong clone. And then just keep on... You have to keep trying to learn new things. So every time you have an idea, for example, make an enemy move, then you find out... You just research how to make an enemy move. And then you just keep adding small features like that, and then you learn to be a better programmer. Yeah, I'm still not a very good programmer. I just I have found a lot of solutions for a lot of the problems that I set myself. For example, if you want to make a jump and run, then you need to look up tutorials and solutions for that. If you want to make a card game, then you need to research that, right? So at the end of the day, coding is just finding solutions for your problems that you set yourself. Maybe I'm lacking some crucial context on the articles, so I'm bashing over the code as unfounded. Yes, Jack is not going over the... You need to have at least 50% female in your team to make games worthwhile. That's not what he's talking about. He's coming in more from a cultural direction, I think. It's not about it's not about this forced thing that some companies do, where it just doesn't make any sense. So here's my point of view, right? If you have if you are in a company where it says you need to have at least 50% of your workforce be women or whatever, regardless of the skills, I think you're actually doing your company more harm than good. This is not a good stance. You have to hire people based on their skills and their background, what they can do. Hire people based on the portfolio and not what they have between their legs. That's what I'm saying. It's I don't know. I think it's getting a bit out of hand. But that's just me. I'm not sure. I have a lot of examples where I'm not gonna mention any companies or whatever, but I've seen people get hired just for what they represent, and it always backfired. It is just nothing comes of this. If you hire somebody for example, a well-paying job or a very important role, and the skill set is not there where they need to be to fulfill the job, then it's not doing the company any good. I don't know where this came from. But yeah, that's my stance on it. We still have not solved this issue though. I think so. When I check out the map here, then I think we can find the boss name. Yes, very cool. And we have a summon shadow 12. All right. So this is actually working. Nothing is being added here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say debug log. My stance on it is I would clone Marshall and replace everybody on Earth. Just think of a planet with billions of this red-haired guy. Alright. Same with nepotism. Yeah. I will say this about nepotism is that this happens everywhere. It's just, I think it is just a very basic human thing to hire people that you know. Because humans are built this way in I don't know, that you have to build up a certain trust level and you have a higher trust in people that you already know. So I guess it makes more sense that this happens everywhere and every time, and there's nothing you can do against that. But it is a problem in companies too, where it's like, yeah, the CEO is now the son of the CEO, of the previous CEO, and he doesn't even want to have the CEO position, and yeah, it's the same problem. They have to fit, yeah, exactly. It is, I'm not saying it's not a problem, it is the exact same problem. Hired just for being known. That's not good. We are pack people or clan people in nature, we tend to stick to the people we know, yes. But again, it results in the same problem of just hiring people based on their identity. You get people in positions that are not meant for this position, and it's not good. If you want to have a good business or a good company, then yeah, not good at all. You're gonna see problems. I have been in a company where the CEO was the son of the previous CEO. Man, he did not enjoy being a CEO. He did enjoy the money, but yeah, the way he worked as a CEO was not good. I mean, this lab is gonna be a fire company, just passionate people making Mad Half-Baked remix. I mean, these labs. Damn. Oh my god. I would hire looks if they look like Marship. You hired, I'm becoming obsessed, it seems. You are becoming obsessed. I think it's time to drink something else. Maybe there's something in the mint tea that you're drinking that makes you hallucinate a little bit. I'm not sure. But yeah. Oh. Apply material from string name. Does it change the value? No, it does not. I just found the issue. So this needs to happen before that. And then this is fixed. Cool. We found it. I found a name for my future company, Minty Slabs. I love it. Minty Slabs. Oh my god. Continue. Can we? Do I have a previous run? Saving last turn. Maybe I do. Yes, awesome. Nice. So if I open the the boss now, it should have 12 shadows. 12 shadows, everybody. 12 shadows on the wall. Shadow on the wall. That's really cool. Okay, this is fixed now. Which means we are officially bug free. And I'm saying this just so more bugs appear. I actually love Mint, not like you think it seems, but I always have some on my balcony, so it makes sense. I told you, the Mint is creeping in, yeah. Looking for that damn 4th Chaos Emerald? Congrats to Bug Freedom, yeah. Oh my god. Now to create new ones. Yeah, exactly. It's always you know what to say. After the update is always before the update. So yeah. No, we're definitely gonna see some new bugs because I wanna make some big refactoring changes again. I'm really looking forward to that. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. But there are some places in the game where you cannot open the pause menu at the moment. For example, when you're staring death in his eyes. And for that, I need to refactor the pause menu to make it a screen overlay or something like that. When's the stream gonna be back to development? I'm not sure yet. If I release this, so my plan is to release the hotfix tomorrow, maybe today, probably tomorrow. And then if everything goes well, I think I might just play a game or two on Wednesday. You know, looking for new inspiration. And also take a little bit of a break. We will see. We can also, you know, there's another thing that if I start to update the game now and there's another really bad bug incoming, then you have this open game, everything is lying around. It's not a good thing. So I really just want to wait, I think, a week or so. And, you know, calm down a little bit and then we'll see. If you want to stream longer on Wednesday, just tell me, we can meet up later. No. Wednesday, you know, Monday is usually a late stream, so 4 p.m. until 8 or 9 p.m. Wednesday is always starting at 11 a.m., so that's already 4 hours, 5 hours. So that's totally the plan, usually. And Friday too. Wednesday and Friday is starting 11 until 4 or 5 p.m. Come take a break on Voice of the Void stream as we play the game when nothing ever happens. The game when nothing ever happens. Yeah, I don't know if I'm built for that. I recently played a game where nothing ever happens and it was surprisingly boring. I was like, oh, I guess this is what people enjoy. Yeah, that's cool. I want to see some numbers go up and I want to get my dopamine hits. Yeah. Something like Chandelier. Maybe I should check out Chandelier. Chandelier is really cool. But yeah, I wanna check out some new roguelike deck builders that have been released recently. Also check out the Monster Train 2 DLC. I have not seen that yet. That's also gonna be really interesting because I wanna see what the new mode is that he added. That could be really inspiring, I don't know. And the other thing that I need to do this week is I need to update the screenshots. Because if you check out the page right now, they still have the old UI and stuff. So this usually takes a few hours at least. Because you need to play at least 2 or 3 runs to get diverse screenshots, let's just put it that way. So it doesn't look like it's all just from one run or whatever. And then I also need to think about updating the trailer because the trailer also has the old UI. And here's the thing. Chandelier sounds kind of like chandelier. Yeah, that's true. Here's the thing. I'm gonna be at GDC with this trailer, and I don't know if that's a good thing. I think it might not. Maybe it doesn't matter that much because it's only 40 seconds, right? But yeah, maybe I'll also try to make a new trailer. For example, the shop here is completely outdated. The UI is outdated. Everything is outdated. So yeah, this is actually the plan of the week. Just publish a hotfix, update the screenshots, and maybe the trailer. This is my plan for this week. Yeah. Sit down your wife to record a game for your new trailer and screenshots. Yes. I don't know if you're joking, but that is usually how I do it. We have recording it on her machine usually, and sometimes even through Parsec and stuff. Need any help, like some game moms from the community? The problem is that, for example, for screenshots like this, they always need to be in action. This, for example. And what I usually do is, or this, for example, this is a very actiony shot. What I usually do is I just record a very high quality video of an entire playthrough, and then I can just go through the video and very nice and calmly choose new screenshots. So, I mean, if you can find a way to make a screenshot like that, that would be cool, but I don't want to bother anybody with that. The thing is also that you need to hide the version number and stuff like that. Yeah, I have debug tools for this, so yeah, which I don't want to share at the moment. So yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I actually like doing that, so I have to drop out. Have a great evening, everyone. Thanks for stopping by, Imhotep. I'm about to end anyways. I could play the demo with some recording into stream. I could play a demo with some Arnie soundovers. Get to the chopper! Get to the chopper! Actually, why not make gameplay recording into a stream? I have thought about that. The problem is that I would need to disable my camera, disable chat, and I don't think I want to do that. Yeah. But yeah, it could work. But anyway, this was it for the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. It is always a pleasure to talk about slapping your mints together. We are going to raid Idle Community Builder and Idle Game Radio. That sounds nice. Let's just do that. We're gonna raid Play Plump. I have no idea what it is, but we're gonna say hi. We're gonna be nice and easy and cozy and super nice. And I will see you again on Wednesday. Have a nice evening, everybody. Goodbye.